Now it's the weekend, so I have time to do my Litchi flight tests. And the excitement is, it's something that I welcome because I'm not so good at flying this thing. So when I see stuff through the camera lens, and if it's tilted or in some weird angle or the plane is moving sideways, quadcopter or whatever, drone, then you're absolutely certain that it will hit something. But now I've taken the opted in that I try and make the flight path so high that it won't hit anything regardless of where it's going. But the measurements in Litchi, they're not so clear. And another thing is that there is an automatic action when you have these waypoints in the Litchi app, that you want the drone to go through these points. Then you can set actions, what to do on this particular waypoint. Start recording, stop recording, rotate the aircraft, whatever you want to do. And I thought that obviously, start recording. A marvelous choice. I just click start and it does everything for you. But no, what do you call it? The thing, it's completely out of focus. So what I now do is I fly the drone to a certain height so that I can see the horizon, and then I focus on an object far in the distance so that I get a very broad or deep depth of field, so that pretty much everything is in focus. And then after that I start the recording without these automatic points, and then the thing flies it through. And obviously you need to click record yourself, because now it's not doing it automatically anymore. So you start recording, you put it through, and you get, halfway decent footage. There is something that, for example, you set the point of interest is 1 meter high, and it's here, but then the camera it overshoots, so it doesn't tilt. So you need to be kind of doing your manual focus. And I bet this is not so pronounced when you're doing big landscapes and stuff like that. Where I found out this was when I flew around our apartments here, around these, there's 4 buildings altogether, and I kind of focused on each building, and the camera needs to be tilted fairly low. It was the first runs, it was just, looking at the sky, and I thought I was logical. If the aircraft is 30 meters high, avoiding all trees, then the point of interest, it's fairly far from the aircraft drone, and then it's 1/3 of the height. So if it's 30 meters, then the point of interest is 20 meters, and so you get a line of sight going down. And you should, Rob will like this, you should, in my head I was calculating, if this is it, then you will approximately get, if it would be 30 meters and 30 meters, then the horizon would be smack middle of the screen. But if you do 30%, then I thought, okay, then the horizon will be rule of thirds, about quarter from the top of the frame. Nothing like that. So it's a hit and miss now, practicing how to fly that thing. But these are the things that I want to do at the Litchi competition sites before the competitions start. But no, DJI support. It's not good. But anyway, I'm halfway happy that I have the thing working now and I can have something meaningful to do. But yeah, now it's oh, this one out there. There's the window. It's fairly. Let's see if you can see the window. There's the window. It's a very small one, but still, you can see that when daylight is coming in, I look better lit than with. I have one light on here, but you know. Proved again what a marvelous drone pilot I am. We had our godson's 6th birthday. Gabriel turned 6 years old, and just for the fun of it, because I knew that there was guys there, I thought that I'd take my drone with me and film a little, which I did, and I was successful in flying it, and I had planned a very simple flight pattern for the thing to fly. But Litchi has, I think 2 times I have forgotten to start recording, now that I stopped using this automatic video recording. One time I flew it without the card and was clicking the record button, and it just didn't dawn on me that that's what that symbol means, that it doesn't have a card in it. And then now, this time that I was at my godson's birthday party, I took it out for a spin, and there was a couple of guys there watching, and I forgot to. Girls came in from taking the dogs. But I noticed I had to stand up at the birthday party and in the kitchen, and I spilt tea on myself. Well, maybe, or mainly because somebody knocked me a bit, and I had tea on my trousers. But I was starting to feel really horrible and wobbly and weak when standing. It's a very horrible feeling. But I'm glad that I figured out this problem with the Litchi app, that I wasn't completely hopeless, the software wasn't completely hopeless, that it was just a question of doing the focus at a different spot. I shall compile this into a halfway meaningful video and say Jesus Christ is yours and your King, Savior, Lord. Amen.